Hey there, viewers. It's Charlie. I'm back again, and welcome back to the G1 Marathon. And well, if you remember my previous review, I reviewed Rodimus Prime, and today I'm going to review his nemesis. Here is Galvatron. Oh my God, this guy's amazing. But of course, seeing how this is a G1 figure, we of course need to see what his tech spec is all about. Function, City Commander. My power is everything. Defeat is absurd. Sure. Galvatron is a cold-hearted, robotic villain, determined to lead the Decepticons. So I guess this is before he was characterized as I can't even speak. I guess this is before he was characterized as the new form for Megatron. But this is enough strength to pulverize an Autobot into scrap metal, unconquerable, arrogant and compassionless, plots against his allies, thus weakening his position. In robot mode, he carries a laser that emits chemically produced direct current electricity. So yeah, as I said, this is probably before he was characterized as the new form for Megatron, because in this it says he's determined to lead the Decepticons, and that's what he did in the series. But, well, having a look at this guy's tech spec. His strength is 10, intelligence is 9, speed is also 9, endurance is 10, rank is 9, courage is 9, firepower is 9, and skill is 10. So, Galvatron here is quite OP. So, now that we've had a look at his tech spec, let's have a look at the figure proper. Now, as we can see, well, Galvatron here is a laser cannon. And will help. This is definitely Cybertronian. I mean, having a look, here we can see the rub symbol. If I can get that to work. Well, I can sort of. There we go. Here we can see what will look like solar panels. Here. Here we can see he uses treads. There's Decepticon insignia. So we've got the other side. Got the... Here we have the front. Well, the cannon. Ooh. Underneath, which of course has some robot junk. And the top, which has this button. And well, that button actually... Well, he has lights and sounds. Apologies for that quick interruption. I got a pop-up on my phone. But as I was trying to say, this guy has got lights and sounds. And if you push the button up there, that's how he does them. Also, his cannon also lights up. Now, a quick warning. Ooh, for God's sake. A quick warning. These noises can be really, really annoying. So here we have the first one. Yep, that's a laser noise. And you can see how the turret just lights up. Now also, we have this switch here. If you flick that to the middle, because it has 3 positions, the middle one is the most annoying. Like, that's hard on your ears if you listen to it for too long. Ugh. In the third position, this is the one I like the most. I mean, to me, it's the least annoying, and it's not so high-pitched as the other ones. Probably still annoying to you, but for me, not so much. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for Galvatron's vehicle mode. Although, before we get onto the robot mode, we do have another mode to look at. So, raising the camera, because this guy can get quite big. Well, as I said, this guy has he has a third mode. So let's just get on to that. Come in here, and we'll move this bit up, take the tread, move that down and just move that around. And then, I can't even speak. Then move that all the way up. This one, do the same. Then just move that down as a handle, and this is supposed to be some kind of gun form. I mean, it was an 80s figure, so what can you expect? But, I mean, really? I mean, the trigger doesn't even work on mine. It's supposed to do the same sounds as when you press the button up there. But, yeah, this gun mode's a bit stupid. So let's just get him into his actual robot mode. Okay, now, so we've gone back into his turret mode. And, well, let's just get him into his robot mode. Complete right off the bat, this does not like to stay plugged in. I mean, come on, it's a 80s figure, so what can you expect? But to start, pull this off. Yes, parts forming, I know. So pull off the actual laser thing. Come in here. Pull this entire thing out. Come in here and flip out his feet. Then just pull at the legs. And then move these down. Come in here and move that out of the way for now. Take this and move that up. Spin him at the waist. And then finally move that up. Raise your camera up. Finally, just move that down to finally reveal his head. And then just do what you did with the gun mode and take the treads and move them. Also, this guy keeps compressing it all by himself, and that can get really annoying. It's always when you're on camera, figures try to tick you off. Well, next, come in here. Pull out his arms, or his little forearms, it's like so. Move them down, and then move the little red thing up. Doing the same with this one. I would say that Galvatron in his robot mode, but come on. This is supposed to be a reformatted version of Megatron. So, of course, he needs the arm cannon. And with this version, well, we get this. This is supposed to... Well, the cannon is supposed to plug into here and attach right onto his arm. So he's actually got his arm cannon. So yeah. And we also have this gun here, which, come on, it's a bit unnecessary, what, with his arm cannon. And I didn't even have the correct bit incorrectly. But yeah, there we go. So, this is pretty much Galvatron's robot mode. Having a look at his head. we can see it looks quite menacing here. I mean, he is definitely angry. And he's got a crown. So, before I continue, yes, his color is wrong. As even though this figure is colored gray, the Galvatron in the actual series was colored purple. But in the only purple bits we can see here, well, the only purple bits we can see, yeah, it's just the shoulders and that's it. Well, not even the shoulders, these bits. Wait, come on. Normally the figures come out before the actual character appears in the series, so... Now, the light gimmick does still work if you just push onto what's now his... Well... I don't know. But the button is now on his crotch. And now his eyes light up. So yeah, if you push onto that button, his eyes light up and he does that noise. As if he's saying, "Quit touching my junk, perverts!" Yeah, I'm sure if someone tried to press my crotch, I mean, not only would they be arrested, but I think I'd also do that noise. Now, the batteries for this... Well, if I can just try and lift this up. As you can see, it's a 9-volt battery. Now, for articulation, head, nothing at all. Arms can move up and the arms can move in. Please stop pressing down, you asshole. Thank you. Yeah, it's a bit loose due to age. So the arm can move up and the little hand bit can also move a little bit. I don't really know if he can T-pose or not. He does sort of have waist articulation. Yeah, so he does have waist articulation, which is pretty cool. Although you have to move the handle out of the way for that. For his legs, they can move up. He does have knees, although he can't do the splits, unfortunately. There we go. And he does have foot articulation. So, yeah. So, a bit more approachable than most G1 figures, and definitely way more approachable than Rodimus. But still not that great. Well, that's pretty much all I had to say about this guy. I mean, complaints? Well, I mean, I do have a couple. I mean, in his cannon modes, the legs don't even want to stay plugged in. And that can get really annoying. Plus, in robot mode, his legs can compress down quite easily, and that's also annoying. But other than that, do I recommend him? Well, if you're a G1 fan, as I said, or if you really like 80s figures, because, I mean, this guy is one of my favorite G1 figures. He's really cool. I mean, come on, he's Galvatron. I mean, pretty much, you cannot have a G1 collection without either Megatron or Galvatron. At least one or the other. But if you want Galvatron to have more articulation, then I'd say go for one of the more modern figures. Like, I don't know, Generations, Titan's Return. Just any modern Galvatron figure if you want him to have more posability. But if you don't mind how this guy's Well, if you don't mind how this guy pretty much can't do the splits, then go ahead and get this guy. So, this has been my review on G1 Galvatron, and this is Charlie Young, signing off.